So yeah, if you're a slave to money, yeah, or you worship money and you don't realize you worship money, yeah. In a way, many of us do. In some ways, maybe all of us do, but you're gonna pick out. So basically, what you're gonna do, yeah, or what I feel a lot of people are gonna do with these traits, you're gonna pick out the flaws of celebrities, of people getting money. I'm not saying this shit is like some of these conspiracy theories ain't true, because I wouldn't know. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not. Like some of these shit I be hearing sounds wild, yeah. But I wouldn't know. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's fucked, but it's fake. When I say it's fake, I don't mean you're lying. I'm just saying it's fake because you're so like some of this shit, yeah. The conspiracy theories about celebrities is like, okay, what they're programming us with affects us, but what they do for their money and however they got programmed, that part doesn't really affect us. The end result does, but how it affects them doesn't affect us. How they use it, how they use what affects them publicly, that affects us. Because we're like, is this really life for some of these people and some of us, or are they just programming us? Do you know what I'm saying? That's the part that's real. But the fake part is like how they get their money, who chooses if they become this elite person that people are claiming with the conspiracies or not. The manipulation is the fake part. So it's not real. I'm not saying it don't exist, it doesn't happen. I'm saying it's fake. Because the people that worship, like I said, the members of the public that are just everyday civilians, whatever you want to call it, compared to the government stature, you're worshipping money because you only care about that. You're only uncovering these celebrities, rituals, whatever you want to call them, conspiracy theories, because you care about how much money they got. Okay, like it's good that you feel angered about something. Use that. Because the end result is, how do we get programmed? Do you get what I'm saying? What are they doing? Like, forget the stuff that you can't prove. Everyone wants to talk about stuff they can't prove, yeah. Which is good to have an imagination. That's why you're born. I guess we're born with it, or we not born with it, maybe we grow it, or it's born with us. Should I say, like it grows at the same stage you grow? Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe when you're a baby you don't understand your imagination. Just like you don't understand language, you don't understand how to walk. Okay, so it's a curiosity thing. And jealousy, because you want the money, some of you. We all do. I'm not going to say we all do, some don't. I do, I want the money too. But it doesn't mean I'm going to sit there. Of course I'm going to sit there and think, yeah, no, the way the market's manipulated is mad. But I can't sit there and blame celebrities because I don't know. Like, I can't just make up lies with my imagination. So then I look. And I've come out, this is coming from someone that's come out and said shit about celebrities. Just in general, the way they act like little babies, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? And they program us, whether they know it or not. I'm not blaming them like, do they know it or not? Because I don't know what happens behind closed doors. A part of me doesn't care what happens behind closed doors because I know the end result. The end result is we're being programmed. So I'm not saying I don't care like I don't care about people. I mean, I don't care. Whatever happens behind closed doors, that's just to make you worry and sick. I don't fucking care. I know what I see. And that's the drugs, the guns, treating women like objects, treating men like tools. To the point where back in the day it was cool to have a conversation with certain people and value them. Nowadays, women, younger men, they don't want to hear that. They don't feel like they're that valued. So that's one of the main issues that leads to killing, drug dealing, taking drugs, putting money and material objects over people. And this is through the way the government has led these celebrities to program us and led the people at the top. So like I said, I can't just blame the celebrities, but they are to blame. But I don't know how deep this programming goes. If these conspiracy theories are true, then these celebrities don't think for themselves. That's one thing I know. If you got 100k following, you don't think you're a celebrity, but you are. You need to rethink some of your actions. And the people at the bottom, like I said, from me coming out and saying certain shit about celebrities and people in the public eye, what I do, I don't sit there and make up lies. I watch their videos. I read the comments. Do you think I want to? No, I don't. Yeah? So like I said, I'm not going to sit here and blame the celebrities only when some of you public members are dumb as fuck. Some of you are the ones regurgitating it, recycling it, sharing it, laughing at it. And then the year when the depression hits you, you want to go and blame the celebrities. We've all been there, so I'm not going to... Don't get mad at yourself for the truth. Don't get mad at me for telling you the truth. I'm sure I've probably been there too, thinking this shit's cool. So we're not going to talk about who is really about it, who's not, who's doesn't realise the evil they're portraying, and who does and who doesn't. We're not talking about comparisons. Forget it. I've probably been there too. I had to hold my hands up and really watch what was being done instead of, oh, no, some of you are going to feel like me saying the truth, you don't want it to be true. Okay, like, no, I'm not a bad person. You're not a bad person, but if you laugh about these things and skim over them, just like some of you do with racism, terrorism, like about the government being terrorists too, you're just always going to skim over your life. Do you feel what I'm saying? There's some things there's nothing we can physically do, but we can put a halt to things. If everyone come together and said, okay, so this video is leading the youth to certain things like porn and treating men and women with no respect, sexually as well as just everyday shit. That's just like greetings, how you greet someone. Before you even said hello to them, you know what I'm saying? Plus other things like it's always going to be overlooked as what is actually happening and what the facts are. Like I said, they led to youth to porn, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with like sex and sexual gestures, but when it's done on like a mass scale and a lot of things are degrading, that is not humanity, how humanity should be thought out 24/7. So the chances of you seeing some of this shit you see in porn, if there was no TV, you would never, 99.9% of people probably never think of it. Okay, then no, people are not that good. 98% of people will never think of it. Yeah, or ever want to carry out something like that. Then you see it, it gets glamorized. And then it's said in music and movies as well as just porn. You're like, this sounds a bit wrong, but I'm curious. I want, like I said about the start, curiosity. Let's try this. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you're gonna play on your desires, which is what the government leads you to do, some of you are gonna play on like the evil things because you don't know how to say no to your temptations yet. Some of you never do. Hence why you've got paedophiles, murderers, drug dealers, or should I say long-term drug dealers, because everyone wants to fucking dabble with drugs. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to put a drug dealer on the same aspect ratio as a rapist or a murderer, but it's like you need to really watch what's going on to like have a real voice. Something that I do, I big myself up for that, and anyone else that does as well, that can bring facts. Like I said, it's not like we're being led to subliminal. You see, whatever your subliminal thoughts are, it's not subliminal no more because it's flashed in your face 24/7. So your subliminal thoughts then become your actions. Not for everyone, but like, just like if you're subliminally told to be a good human, you'll be more respectful to people, and that's why I believe. No, I was gonna say this is what I was thinking, but I don't think it's true. My brain was trying to tell me some people that see a lot of disaster, and injustice, wrongdoing, they end up being the better person, because subliminally the subliminals for them are that you should care about people. Do you get what I'm saying? But the people that have had more of a good life and they don't realize it, their subliminals are the negatives. So sometimes subliminals is what is like the key factor to what you will or won't do. Some people claim they had this hard life, but really they're the scum. They've had a good life. They've been the hard person on their life, not their surroundings, them, their brain, the way we've been programmed. It's not their fault because the way we've been programmed, but that's you, them, if it applies to you, it does. Where some people, everything around has been negative. Not to say they haven't been negative, but they've chose good because the negativity been forcing them too much. Eventually, if you're a real one and what's forced on you, you will say no. Do you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm not gonna flip and blame celebrities and just go as far as saying, oh, they're turning us into all these monsters, but it plays a part. If it's only one part, cool, but I think, in my opinion, it plays multiple parts. Because some people have multiple artists and actors and actresses they watch that are just in a bunch of degrading shit, like, that they don't do in their 9 to 5. As in, like, when you wake up, not 9 to 5, but you get what I'm saying, like 9 to 9, when you wake up, 7 to 7, you wake up, you go to sleep, the circle, you're not doing that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with having a film about certain things, but we got hundreds now, thousands, millions. When is the point that we say no as a people? Like, there's nothing wrong with movies, because the history of life has been a bit fucked, considering wars and that. So people like, that's just real life. Like, we've had wars, these horrible things like rape and murder does occur. Why can't we live our truth through the movies? No, because in everyday life, I've never seen that happen. Do you get what I'm saying? Well, I can't really say about like the murder thing and drug dealing, but I've never seen rape happen. I'm not saying, that's not me gonna say I'm gonna shut my eyes and pretend it don't exist, but that's like saying every person now has to be paranoid about something that could happen, but the chances of it in certain places of the world is so much slimmer. That's not me saying pretend these things don't exist. I'm just saying it's the same for like someone pulling a gun in a music video. Do you get my point? I'm not saying, oh, pretend. I'm not trying to say be ignorant, pretend these things don't exist, but we don't need to be reminded of the bad 24/7, because that's devilish, that's devil worship in the essence. Because I don't know why, because some people say it's good to like but I don't see. No, I'm gonna go with my opinions. Fuck other people's opinions. And I just don't think it's good to. It shouldn't be there in abundance, because it's cool. Many of us have got the point of the world is fucked. So now we need to stop all these things. Cause now mentally we know enough to teach our youth in a good manner for the people that are good in the right way. So we don't need to see it in the movies or the music no more. Do you get what I'm saying? And people shouldn't be getting paid for it. That's my opinion. So I don't care about a celebrity's money as much as I used to, but you shouldn't be getting paid for being an arsehole. You shouldn't be getting paid to act like scum. So if people say, oh, the real ones don't get paid, I want to talk about the real one. If you go to jail and you don't snitch, that who cares? That's what if you sign up for that, that's what you should be doing. You shouldn't get nothing when you come out for that. Round of applause, a pat on the back, that's it. Well done for being a real one. I'm talking about the real one that goes against this system. Like me, I feel like I'm gonna be the first to say I should get paid for that. I should get gratitude for that. Because why should the ones that do the opposite get paid? That's the only reason I'm saying it. If the world is fair, I wouldn't be saying it. I'd be like, shit, I'll just be a real one for free. I'm just being myself. I'm doing it anyway for free, being real, being myself for free. But because the world is backwards, I'm saying, okay, so I should be getting paid for being real. If the world is backwards, I'm gonna need my paycheck just for being me. People say, oh, you shouldn't get paid for it. I feel like, well, I fucking should.